What if the key to unlocking your full potential was not a skill or a strategy, but your mindset? Your mind is a powerful tool, shaping every decision, action, and outcome in your life. But what happens when you choose to see challenges as opportunities and setbacks as stepping stones? In this book, we'll explore how shifting your mindset can set you on the path to personal success. It's not about changing who you are. It's about seeing the world and yourself through a lens of possibility and growth. Positive Mind Shape Habits for Personal Success, written and published by Brainpower Blueprint. Chapter 1, The Power of a Positive Mindset. Your mindset is one of the most powerful forces in shaping your life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to thrive despite facing challenges, while others struggle despite having the same opportunities? The answer often lies in how they view the world. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring life's difficulties. It's about choosing to see opportunities within those challenges and believing in your ability to overcome them. This chapter will explore the profound impact of a positive mindset and how it can transform your personal and professional life. At the core of a positive mindset is the belief that you are capable of growth. It's the understanding that every experience, whether good or bad, offers an opportunity for learning. For example, imagine someone facing a difficult project at work. A person with a fixed mindset might see this as an overwhelming challenge and fear failure. They might avoid taking risks or give up early. However, someone with a positive mindset will view the situation as a chance to grow, learn new skills, and overcome obstacles. They understand that success isn't about avoiding failure, but about learning from mistakes and constantly striving for improvement. The difference between these two perspectives can have a lasting impact on their career and personal development. Real-life examples are everywhere. Athletes, business leaders, and everyday people who have succeeded because they maintained a positive mindset in the face of adversity. Consider Michael Jordan, who was famously cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used that setback as fuel to work harder and ultimately became one of the greatest basketball players of all time. His mindset wasn't focused on the failure, it was focused on the opportunity to improve. He turned his perceived weakness into strength, and that shift in perspective propelled him to success. A positive mindset also involves looking at yourself through a lens of possibility rather than limitation. It means recognizing your own strengths, having confidence in your abilities, and knowing that you can always learn and grow. This mindset encourages you to set high standards for yourself and to push beyond your comfort zone. It's about trusting in your capacity to evolve, even if things don't always go as planned. However, cultivating a positive mindset doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort, self-awareness, and practice. It's easy to fall into negative thinking, especially when things aren't going your way. But just like any habit, shifting your mindset takes time and conscious effort. The good news is, the more you practice positive thinking, the easier it becomes to adopt this approach in all areas of your life. One of the most effective ways to develop a positive mindset is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce the belief that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of success. They act as reminders to yourself that you have the power to shape your thoughts and your reality. For example, when you're facing a difficult challenge, you might say to yourself, "I am capable of overcoming this. I have the skills and the determination to succeed." Over time, these affirmations will help shift your internal dialogue and strengthen your belief in your abilities. But affirmations alone won't create lasting change. It's also important to challenge and reframe negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," pause and ask yourself, is this thought true? What's the evidence for and against it? By challenging negative beliefs and replacing them with more positive, empowering thoughts, you can start to change the way you view yourself and your potential. You may be thinking, "That sounds great, but what happens when life throws a curveball? How do I stay positive when things go wrong?" It's natural to feel down when faced with setbacks or failures. The key is not to let these moments define you. Instead of viewing a failure as a reflection of your abilities, see it as a stepping stone towards success. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. This mindset doesn't deny the reality of difficult situations. It simply changes how you approach them. By accepting that setbacks are a normal part of life and viewing them through a positive lens, you can maintain your motivation and keep moving forward. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became one of the world's best-selling authors, she was a single mother struggling with depression and poverty. She faced rejection after rejection from publishers, but she never gave up. She believed in the power of her story and in her ability to succeed, and eventually, one publisher took a chance on her. Today, she is one of the most successful authors of all time. Her journey demonstrates that a positive mindset, one that is fueled by perseverance and self-belief, can lead to remarkable success, no matter the odds. A positive mindset doesn't mean you'll never face difficulties, but it does mean you'll approach those difficulties with a sense of hope, confidence, and determination. It empowers you to keep going, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Your mindset shapes the way you view challenges, setbacks, and even your own potential. By shifting your perspective from one of limitation to one of possibility, you open the door to personal growth and success. As you continue on this journey to shaping your habits for success, remember that every small step you take towards developing a positive mindset is a step towards a better life. Cultivating this mindset will not only improve your personal success, but also enhance your relationships, career, and overall well-being. The more you practice, the more natural it will become to see the world through a lens of optimism and opportunity. To help you begin applying this concept to your life, I encourage you to reflect on a recent challenge or setback you faced. How did you respond to it? Did you see it as an obstacle or an opportunity for growth? How could a shift in your mindset have changed the way you approach the situation? Take a moment to write down your thoughts and consider how you can approach similar challenges in the future with a positive mindset. Chapter 2. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. Have you ever found yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be successful"? These thoughts may feel like the truth, but they are often just beliefs that limit your potential. Limiting beliefs are unconscious thought patterns that hold you back from achieving your goals and reaching your true potential. The good news is that you have the power to break free from them. In this chapter, we'll explore how to identify and overcome these beliefs, so you can unlock the full power of your mindset and take meaningful steps toward personal success. Limiting beliefs are often formed in childhood, shaped by experiences, societal expectations, and the people around us. For example, if you were told repeatedly that you weren't good at math, you might grow up believing that you're simply not capable of excelling in the subject. Even if you have the potential to do well, this belief could prevent you from trying or working hard enough to succeed. Similarly, a belief such as, "I'm not worthy of success," can cause you to self-sabotage or hold back in situations where you could have excelled. The tricky thing about limiting beliefs is that they often feel like facts. They're so ingrained in our thinking that we don't question them, and we let them shape our decisions and actions. It's not always easy to recognize that a belief is holding us back because it feels so familiar. But these beliefs are just thoughts. Thoughts that can be changed once we recognize them for what they are. Take, for example, the story of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah faced immense challenges growing up, including poverty, abuse, and discrimination. But she overcame these hardships not by resigning herself to her circumstances, but by rejecting the limiting belief that she wasn't capable of success. Oprah believed that she could change her life, and she did. She transformed herself from a young girl with little hope to a global icon, using her story to inspire millions. Oprah's life is a powerful example of how breaking free from limiting beliefs can open up a world of possibilities. Another example is Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. Jobs was known for his unwavering belief in his vision, even when others doubted him. After being ousted from Apple in 1985, many people thought his career was over. But instead of accepting this setback as a permanent failure, he broke free from the limiting belief that his success was tied to Apple. He went on to create Pixar, and later returned to Apple to revolutionize the tech industry. Jobs' story shows that even when others or past experiences try to convince you that you can't achieve something, you can still choose to believe in yourself and move forward. Limiting beliefs come in many forms. Some are related to our capabilities, such as thinking we're not smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough. Others are related to our self-worth, like believing that we don't deserve success, love, or happiness. These beliefs often stem from negative experiences or external influences, but they do not define us unless we allow them to. The first step in breaking free from these beliefs is awareness. You can't change something if you don't know it's there. One powerful way to become aware of your limiting beliefs is through journaling. Take some time to reflect on areas of your life where you feel stuck or where you're not making progress. Ask yourself, what thoughts come up when I think about this area of my life? Do I believe I am capable of succeeding in this area? Write down anything that comes to mind, even if it seems small or insignificant. Often, we have deeply ingrained beliefs that we aren't even consciously aware of, and journaling helps to bring these beliefs into the light. Once you identify your limiting beliefs, it's time to challenge them. This is the next step in breaking free from them. Ask yourself, is this belief based on facts, or is it just a thought I've accepted over time? For example, if you believe that you're not good enough to succeed in your career, challenge that belief by looking for evidence to the contrary. Have you ever succeeded in anything before? Have you developed any skills that demonstrate your capabilities? Often, when we look at our experiences through a new lens, we see that our limiting beliefs are not grounded in reality. Next, begin to replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of telling yourself, I'm not good enough, replace that thought with, I am capable of learning and growing, and I can improve with effort. This shift in thinking opens up a world of possibility, as it frees you from the limitations you've placed on yourself. By reframing your beliefs, you create a new reality where success becomes possible, and challenges are seen as opportunities for growth. The process of changing limiting beliefs takes time and practice. You won't wake up tomorrow and feel completely different, but every small shift you make brings you closer to breaking free from these beliefs. The key is consistency. When you catch yourself thinking a limiting thought, consciously choose to replace it with a positive, empowering belief. Over time, these new beliefs will begin to replace the old ones, and your mindset will shift accordingly. It's important to remember that breaking free from limiting beliefs doesn't mean you will never face challenges or setbacks. It means that when you do, you'll approach them with a new mindset, one that is grounded in possibility, not limitation. Rather than seeing obstacles as proof of failure, you'll see them as part of the journey toward growth and success. This change in perspective will allow you to take risks, make bold decisions, and pursue your goals with confidence. In your own life, think about one limiting belief that you've held for a long time. Perhaps it's something like, I'm not good with money, or I'm not a creative person. Now ask yourself, is this belief serving me, or is it holding me back? Challenge it by looking for evidence that contradicts it. Write down any positive examples that show you are capable of overcoming this belief. And most importantly, replace this limiting thought with an empowering belief that supports your growth and success. As you reflect on this, remember that breaking free from limiting beliefs is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. Each day presents an opportunity to choose new thoughts and beliefs that serve you. The more you practice challenging and changing your limiting beliefs, the more you'll begin to see yourself and the world in a new light. By doing so, you will unlock the door to greater success and fulfillment in your life. Chapter 3. The Art of Consistency. Small steps, big results. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and achievements, the secret ingredient that turns aspirations into reality. Success doesn't happen overnight. It requires steady, ongoing effort, no matter how small the steps may seem. This chapter explores why consistency is crucial for long-term success, both personally and professionally, and how embracing it can transform your life. At its core, consistency means making small, deliberate actions a habit. It's about showing up every day, even when motivation is low, Just like a tree grows slowly, with deep roots forming over time, success is built through small, purposeful steps taken regularly. Achievements aren't the result of sudden leaps, but of consistent effort over time. Consider the journey of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Despite countless failures, Edison's consistency set him apart. His famous quote, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," highlights his relentless pursuit of success. Each attempt taught him something valuable, and his unwavering effort eventually led to his breakthrough. Edison's story reminds us that consistency, rather than brilliance, is often the key to success. Another inspiring example is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Before becoming a Hollywood star, he faced rejection, rigorous training, and numerous struggles. However, he remained consistent, continually improving his skills and working hard. Today, his achievements as an actor and entrepreneur are the result of years of dedication. Johnson's journey illustrates how consistent effort, even in the face of challenges, can lead to incredible success. Consistency also transforms small daily habits into monumental results. Take fitness as an example. Working out for 30 minutes a day may not seem significant, but over time, these consistent efforts lead to visible progress. Whether you aim to lose weight, build muscle, or improve your health, the key is sticking to the process. The same principle applies to finances, learning new skills, or building relationships. One of the most powerful aspects of consistency is its ability to build momentum. Small, regular efforts create progress, which fuels confidence and motivation. This momentum makes it easier to keep going, even during tough times. For example, committing to writing every day, even when uninspired, reinforces the habit. Over time, these small actions accumulate into significant achievements, proving that habits are more reliable than fleeting motivation. The key to staying consistent lies in setting realistic, manageable goals. Unrealistic expectations often lead to burnout. For instance, starting with a goal to work out for 2 hours daily may be unsustainable. However, committing to 20 minutes of exercise each day is more achievable. As the habit becomes ingrained, you can gradually increase the effort. The focus should be on building habits first and expanding them later. Patience is another essential element of consistency. Progress often feels slower than expected, but steady effort pays off over time. Think of a stonecutter chipping away at a rock. Each strike seems insignificant, but eventually, the rock breaks apart. Similarly, your consistent actions may not yield immediate results, but they bring you closer to your goals. Consistency also means being flexible and adapting when life throws curveballs. Setbacks happen. Missing a workout or falling behind on a project doesn't mean failure. Instead, consistency involves adjusting your approach and continuing forward. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Every stumble is an opportunity to learn and grow, as long as you keep moving forward. Self-discipline is a crucial part of consistency, especially in a world full of distractions. Discipline is like a muscle that strengthens with practice. By committing to small, consistent actions daily, you build the resilience needed to stay on track. Choosing to act, even when it's difficult, reinforces your self-discipline and makes future consistency easier. Reflect on a goal or habit you've struggled to maintain in the past. Perhaps you've tried to start a fitness routine, save money, or learn a new skill, but couldn't stick with it. What held you back? Was it a lack of motivation, unrealistic expectations, or failure to establish a routine? Consider how you can make consistency a part of your life moving forward. Start small and take manageable steps each day to build momentum. One effective way to build consistency is committing to a 30-day challenge. Choose a simple action, like writing for 10 minutes, stretching for 5 minutes, or reading for 15 minutes daily. By focusing on this small habit for a month, you'll see how consistency creates momentum and lasting change. At the end of 30 days, the habit will feel natural, setting you up for continued progress. Remember, consistency isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, making steady progress, and trusting the process. Over time, consistent action builds momentum, confidence, and resilience. Whether your goal is personal growth, professional success, or better health, consistency is the key to turning your aspirations into achievements. Chapter 4. Mastering Your Mindset. Unlock the Power of Positive Thinking. The mind is a powerful force that can either hold you back or propel you toward your dreams. Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and limiting beliefs? What if you could shift your mindset and unlock the key to success? This chapter explores how cultivating a positive mindset can transform your life and lead you toward your goals. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world, shaping how you interpret experiences and respond to challenges. A growth-focused, optimistic mindset encourages positive actions and resilience, while a fixed, negative mindset can keep you stuck, making failure seem inevitable and progress feel unattainable. A growth mindset, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to improve, rather than as signs of inadequacy. For example, Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players in history, was cut from his high school team but used the setback to work harder. His growth mindset turned failure into a stepping stone to success, illustrating how perseverance and belief in improvement can lead to greatness. In contrast, a fixed mindset assumes that abilities are innate and unchangeable. This mindset often leads to avoiding challenges, fearing failure, and feeling threatened by others' success. Mistakes are seen as evidence of limitations rather than as opportunities to learn. A fixed mindset can hold you back from reaching your full potential. The good news is that your mindset can be changed. Like a muscle, it can grow stronger with consistent practice. The first step is recognizing your current mindset and choosing to shift it toward one that supports growth and success. To develop a growth mindset, start by becoming aware of your thoughts. How do you talk to yourself when you face challenges or make mistakes? If your self-talk is critical or full of doubt, recognize it and consciously replace it with more empowering beliefs. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," try, "I'm not good at this yet, but I'm improving." This small shift in language can help reframe setbacks as opportunities for growth. Embracing feedback is another vital aspect of a growth mindset. Rather than seeing criticism as a personal attack, view it as a tool for improvement. Successful individuals like J.K. Rowling, who faced multiple rejections before publishing the Harry Potter series, demonstrate the power of persistence and learning from setbacks. Her story is a testament to how a growth mindset can transform rejection into success. Your self-talk plays a crucial role in shaping your mindset. Negative self-talk can create significant barriers to progress, while positive affirmations can help rewire your brain for optimism and resilience. Replace doubts like, "I'll never succeed," with affirmations such as, "I am capable of achieving my goals, and every step I take brings me closer." Repeating these affirmations daily can strengthen your belief in yourself. Visualization is another powerful tool for cultivating a positive mindset. Many successful individuals visualize their goals to mentally rehearse success. Spend a few minutes each day picturing yourself achieving your objectives. Imagine how it feels and the steps you'll take to get there. Visualization builds confidence and reinforces your growth mindset, making success feel tangible and achievable. As you practice these techniques, your mindset will shift over time. You'll approach challenges with greater confidence, view setbacks as opportunities, and embrace growth as a continuous journey. Changing your mindset takes effort, but the rewards are significant. A positive mindset empowers you to navigate challenges, maintain focus, and achieve your goals. Now, reflect on a current goal or challenge you're facing. Do you approach it with a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? Are you using obstacles as opportunities to learn, or are you letting fear of failure hold you back? Consider how you can shift your perspective to adopt a more empowering mindset. Write down a positive affirmation related to this goal and commit to repeating it daily. For example, if you're pursuing a new career path, affirm, "I am capable of mastering this new skill, and each step brings me closer to my dream job." Pair this affirmation with a daily visualization practice to reinforce your growth mindset. As you develop a positive mindset, remember that success is not about avoiding failure, but about learning to navigate it. Your mindset shapes your experiences, and by embracing positive thinking, you can unlock the path to achieving your dreams. Chapter 5. Building consistency. Small steps, big results. What's the secret to success? Is it talent, luck, or perhaps it's something simpler: consistency? Every successful person, no matter their field, has one thing in common: they show up consistently. But how do you make consistency a habit in your own life? The answer lies in taking small, purposeful steps every day. This chapter is all about harnessing the power of consistent action to build lasting success. Many of us dream big. We set ambitious goals, envisioning great achievements, but as time goes on, the enthusiasm fades. We get distracted, discouraged, or simply overwhelmed by the enormity of what lies ahead. It's easy to lose momentum, especially when we focus solely on the end result. But the truth is, success doesn't come from massive one-time efforts. It comes from the little things we do every day. The key is building consistency, small actions repeated over time that compound into extraordinary results. The concept of consistency can seem deceptively simple, yet it's one of the most powerful principles in personal development. In a world filled with distractions and instant gratification, it's easy to underestimate the impact of showing up and doing the work, even when you don't feel like it. But it's the small daily actions that stack up to create massive change over time. Whether you're working on a fitness goal, a career aspiration, or learning a new skill, consistency is the thread that ties everything together. Consider the story of Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in history. What's his secret? He didn't make a fortune by chasing hot tips or looking for quick wins. Instead, he built his wealth over decades by making smart, consistent investments. Buffett often talks about the power of compounding, how small, regular investments grow over time. Just as with investing, your personal growth compounds as well. Every small, consistent step you take brings you closer to your goal. It might not seem like much at first, but over time, those small efforts build up, creating momentum and unlocking greater opportunities. Another example of consistency in action can be found in the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison is famous for his persistence in the face of failure. He reportedly failed over 1,000 times before successfully inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, Edison famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's success wasn't the result of a single breakthrough. It was the result of relentless, consistent experimentation and learning from every setback. His ability to keep showing up day after day is what ultimately led to his breakthrough. The key to building consistency is understanding that progress doesn't always look dramatic in the short term. It's easy to get discouraged when results don't come quickly. However, success often requires a long-term perspective. By focusing on the process, taking small, daily actions that move you forward, you can avoid the trap of seeking instant results. As the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you can embrace the small wins and trust the process, the big results will follow. How do you build consistency in your own life? The first step is setting clear, achievable goals. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it becomes easier to stay on track. It's also important to break your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This makes the process feel less overwhelming and allows you to focus on one step at a time. For example, if your goal is to get in shape, rather than focusing on the end result of losing a certain amount of weight or looking a certain way, focus on the daily actions you can take. You don't have to run a marathon tomorrow, but you can take a walk, go for a jog, or complete a short workout. By committing to doing something small every day, you create a pattern of consistency that will eventually lead to big results. Another important factor in building consistency is creating a routine. When you make certain actions a part of your daily or weekly schedule, they become automatic. This takes the decision-making out of the process and makes it easier to follow through. For instance, if you're working on a writing project, commit to writing for 20 minutes every morning before you start your day. As you incorporate this routine into your schedule, it will become a habit, and over time, those small writing sessions will accumulate into a significant body of work. It's also crucial to celebrate your progress along the way. When you focus on small wins, you build momentum and reinforce the habit of consistency. It's easy to get discouraged if you're only focused on the end goal, but when you acknowledge the steps you've taken and the progress you've made, it keeps you motivated. Celebrating the small victories helps you stay positive and reminds you that you're moving in the right direction. Consistency isn't always easy. There will be days when you don't feel like showing up. You'll face setbacks and obstacles, and there will be times when progress feels slow. But it's in these moments that consistency becomes most powerful. It's during the difficult times that your commitment to the process will pay off. When you push through the challenges and keep taking action, you build resilience, perseverance, and self-discipline. Take a moment to reflect on the areas of your life where consistency can make the biggest difference. Perhaps you've been working toward a fitness goal, a career aspiration, or even learning a new language. Are you consistently taking the necessary steps each day, or are you waiting for motivation to strike? If you find yourself struggling with consistency, think about what small actions you can commit to on a daily or weekly basis. Focus on creating a routine and taking those small, consistent steps toward your goal. One effective exercise to help build consistency is the 5-minute rule. This rule involves committing to doing something for just 5 minutes. The idea is that once you start, you'll often find that you're motivated to continue. This works well for tasks that you might feel resistance toward. For instance, if you're trying to develop a reading habit, commit to reading just 5 minutes each day. Once you've started, you may find yourself wanting to read longer. By breaking down your goal into small, easy-to-achieve steps, you make consistency more manageable. Remember, the most successful people aren't necessarily the most talented. They're the ones who show up every day, consistently working toward their goals. Success is built one small step at a time. By committing to consistent action, you'll begin to see progress, build momentum, and ultimately achieve the success you desire. Chapter 6: The Power of Resilience, Bouncing Back Stronger. Resilience is not just about enduring hardship. It's about coming out of challenges stronger than before. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, setbacks, failures, and obstacles that can easily knock us off course. But it's in these moments of adversity that resilience is forged. In this chapter, we'll explore what resilience truly means, why it's so important, and how you can cultivate it to bounce back stronger every time life throws you a curveball. Resilience is a quality that many successful people share. It's what enables them to keep going when things get tough. But what does it really mean to be resilient? It's not about avoiding hardship or pretending that challenges don't exist. True resilience is about facing difficulties head-on and maintaining the mental and emotional strength to keep moving forward. It's the ability to get up after you've been knocked down and continue pursuing your goals despite the obstacles in your path. The truth is, everyone faces challenges in life. No one is immune to the ups and downs that come with pursuing a dream or trying to improve. Even the most successful people have faced setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is how they respond to adversity. Resilience is what separates the dreamers from the doers, the ones who give up from the ones who keep pushing through. One powerful example of resilience is the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before becoming one of the world's most successful authors, Rowling faced significant personal and financial struggles. She was a single mother living on welfare and was rejected by numerous publishers who didn't see the potential in her manuscript. But instead of giving up, Rowling persisted. She continued to believe in her story and herself, and eventually her book was published. Today, the Harry Potter series has sold over 500 million copies worldwide. Rowling's resilience in the face of rejection and hardship is a testament to the power of perseverance. Another example of resilience can be found in the life of Michael Jordan. Often considered the greatest basketball player of all time, Jordan was famously cut from his high school basketball team, a setback that could have crushed his dreams. Instead, he used this rejection as motivation. He worked tirelessly to improve his skills, and years later, he led the Chicago Bulls to 6 NBA championships. Jordan's resilience in overcoming early failures is a key reason why he became one of the most successful athletes in history. So, how can you develop resilience in your own life? The first step is shifting your mindset. Rather than seeing failure or setbacks as signs of defeat, view them as opportunities for growth. Every time you face an obstacle, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Embrace the idea that failure is not the end, it's simply part of the process of success. By changing your perspective, you can begin to see challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Another important element of resilience is emotional regulation. Life's challenges often bring up strong emotions: frustration, sadness, anger, and disappointment. Resilient people don't let these emotions control them. Instead, they acknowledge their feelings and find healthy ways to process and cope with them. This might mean taking a break, talking to a friend, practicing mindfulness, or journaling. The goal is not to suppress your emotions, but to acknowledge them and not let them dictate your actions. One strategy for emotional resilience is practicing gratitude. When things aren't going well, it's easy to focus on everything that's going wrong. But resilient people shift their focus to what's going right. By regularly practicing gratitude, you can train your mind to look for the positives, even in difficult situations. This shift in focus can help you stay grounded and motivated, even when things feel uncertain. Building resilience also involves taking care of your physical well-being. Your body and mind are interconnected, so if you're physically exhausted or unwell, it's harder to stay mentally resilient. Regular exercise, eating well, getting enough sleep, and engaging in activities that relax and recharge you are all important for maintaining emotional and mental resilience. When you take care of your body, you're better equipped to face life's challenges with strength and clarity. Resilience is also about building a strong support system. No one can go through life's challenges alone, and having people to lean on when times get tough is crucial. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family, or mentors who can offer encouragement, advice, and a listening ear. Sometimes just knowing that others believe in you can give you the strength to keep going. There will be times when resilience is tested and you'll feel like giving up. That's natural. However, what sets resilient people apart is their ability to keep going, even when things seem impossible. Take the example of Thomas Edison. He famously failed thousands of times before he invented the light bulb. But each failure was a lesson, and he never saw himself as a failure. Instead, he viewed each attempt as progress. This mindset is crucial for building resilience. When you view setbacks as learning opportunities, you're less likely to become discouraged. It's also helpful to set realistic expectations and goals. Resilience doesn't mean pushing yourself to the point of burnout or perfectionism. Instead, it means recognizing that success takes time, effort, and sometimes multiple attempts. Be kind to yourself during tough times, and remember that resilience is about progress, not perfection. If you fall down, don't beat yourself up. Get back up. Learn from the experience, and keep moving forward. One of the most effective ways to build resilience is to start small. When facing a challenging situation, break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Rather than trying to tackle everything at once, focus on what you can control and take it one step at a time. This makes it easier to stay focused and maintain a sense of progress, even when the road ahead seems daunting. As you work on building resilience, take time to reflect on your past challenges. Think about a time when you faced a setback or failure, but ultimately persevered. What did you learn from that experience? How did you bounce back stronger? Reflecting on past victories can help reinforce your belief in your own resilience and give you the motivation to face new challenges with confidence. To continue building your resilience, ask yourself, how do I typically react to setbacks? Do I tend to give up, or do I look for opportunities to learn and grow? Consider a current challenge in your life. What small steps can you take to bounce back and keep moving forward? By developing the habit of resilience, you'll be better prepared to handle whatever challenges life throws your way. Chapter 7. Embracing change. The key to unlocking personal growth. Change is inevitable. Whether we seek it or not, life challenges our comfort zones and pushes us toward growth. For many, change triggers fear and resistance, as stepping into the unknown can feel risky. However, those who embrace change unlock incredible personal growth and transformation. This chapter explores the importance of change, how to embrace it, and how it can catalyze your success. Fear of change is natural, rooted in our desire for stability and predictability. We fear failure, disappointment, or losing our sense of identity. Yet avoiding change denies us the opportunity to evolve. To grow, we must view change not as an enemy but as a force for breaking old patterns and unlocking new possibilities. Consider Oprah Winfrey's story. Despite a challenging childhood and early career setbacks, Oprah embraced change, even when it was uncomfortable. After being told she wasn't fit for television, she shifted directions, reinventing herself and transforming media. Her journey illustrates how embracing change, even amid adversity, can lead to extraordinary success. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, offers another example. After being ousted from Apple, Jobs didn't see it as failure, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. When he returned to Apple years later, he embraced bold innovation and transformed the company into a global leader. His story highlights how embracing change, whether in ideas, careers, or approaches, can lead to remarkable outcomes. Embracing change starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of fearing it, view change as an opportunity for growth. Resisting change keeps us stagnant, trapped in routines and limiting beliefs. By embracing change, we open ourselves to new experiences, ideas, and ways of thinking. This openness is essential for personal growth. Discomfort is a natural part of change. Stepping into the unknown often feels unsettling, but discomfort signals growth. Think of a time you tried something new, like learning a skill or starting a new job. Though difficult at first, with time and effort, you adapted and became more confident and resilient. That's the transformative power of embracing change. Flexibility is key to navigating change. It helps us adapt when circumstances shift, learn from mistakes, and remain grounded in uncertainty. Flexible people are open to new ideas, willing to pivot when needed, and able to move with life rather than resist it. Practicing mindfulness, staying present, and maintaining an open mind can help develop this essential skill. Risk-taking is another crucial aspect of embracing change. Stepping into the unknown can feel intimidating, but taking calculated risks expands our horizons and fosters growth. Without risks, we remain in the same place, repeating the same patterns. Whether it's starting a business, moving to a new city, or trying something unfamiliar, risks open the door to new opportunities and lessons. Setting small, manageable goals can make embracing change less overwhelming. These goals stretch you out of your comfort zone without feeling insurmountable. For example, if public speaking intimidates you, start by speaking at a small gathering. Small steps like this build confidence and prepare you for bigger challenges. Visualization is a powerful tool for embracing change. By imagining yourself adapting to new situations with confidence, you mentally rehearse success. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself tackling challenges and embracing change with positivity. This practice trains your mind to see change as an opportunity rather than a threat. Throughout life, moments will arise when change is necessary, whether in your career, relationships, or personal growth. Instead of waiting for change to happen, actively choose to embrace it. Taking control of change empowers you to shape your future and move forward with purpose. Reflect on areas in your life that need change. Are there habits, relationships, or decisions holding you back? Acknowledge the discomfort or fear that arises when you consider change. Instead of avoiding these feelings, use them as fuel to take action. Start with a small step, like beginning a new project, learning a skill, or having a meaningful conversation. Each step forward builds momentum and confidence. By embracing change, you transform not only your circumstances, but also your inner strength and resilience. The more you practice embracing change, the more adaptable and capable you become. Life's challenges become easier to navigate, and new opportunities emerge. Change is not something to fear. It's something to welcome as a gateway to growth. Chapter 8. The Power of Persistence. How to keep going. When the going gets tough. Life is full of challenges, and no matter your goals, there will be moments when quitting feels like the easiest option. This is where persistence becomes your greatest ally. Persistence is not just about repeating actions. It's about staying focused, committed, and finding the strength to push forward when the path gets tough. This chapter explores how persistence is key to achieving success and how you can harness its power to keep moving forward. As Winston Churchill famously said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." This quote captures the essence of persistence. Success doesn't come from avoiding failure, but from rising every time you fall. Talent, resources, and luck matter, but determination to keep going often makes the real difference. Consider Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb after thousands of failed attempts. Criticized and dismissed as a failure, Edison never gave up. Each setback taught him valuable lessons, and his persistence ultimately led to one of history's greatest inventions. Edison's story demonstrates that persistence, more than brilliance, is often what drives success. J.K. Rowling offers another example. The Harry Potter author faced numerous rejections. 12 publishers turned her down before one accepted her manuscript. At the time, she was a single mother on welfare, struggling with depression. Despite the obstacles, she persisted, believing in her story. Today, Rowling is one of the world's most successful authors, showing that perseverance can turn setbacks into extraordinary achievements. Persistence is powerful because it keeps you grounded in your vision, no matter how many obstacles you face. It allows you to learn and grow from failure, rather than letting it define you. Progress isn't always visible or immediate, but persistence drives you forward, one step at a time. Think about your own life. Have you ever set a goal that seemed impossible at first? Perhaps it was losing weight, starting a business, or learning a new skill. The initial stages were likely tough, filled with doubts and frustrations, but by sticking with it, you probably started seeing small victories that fueled your momentum. This is the power of persistence. It keeps you moving forward, even when the journey feels hard. To cultivate persistence, start by reframing failure. Instead of seeing it as final, view it as feedback. Every setback is an opportunity to learn. Ask yourself, what can I take away from this experience? Persistent people don't see failure as a stopping point. They see it as a stepping stone toward success. Another key to persistence is maintaining a clear vision of your end goal. When challenges arise, it's easy to lose sight of why you started. Having a strong vision keeps you motivated and reminds you that today's struggles are part of a bigger picture. For example, if you're working toward a promotion, the daily grind may feel exhausting. But focusing on why that promotion matters, whether for financial security or personal growth, can reignite your motivation to keep going. A positive mindset is also crucial. Negative thoughts can quickly undermine persistence. Instead of dwelling on setbacks, focus on progress, no matter how small. Celebrate each win, even if it seems minor. Small victories build confidence and remind you that persistence is working, even if results aren't immediate. Breaking big goals into smaller, manageable tasks can make persistence easier. Large goals can feel overwhelming, leading to frustration or burnout. By tackling smaller steps, each action becomes achievable, and the cumulative progress keeps you motivated. Think of a marathon runner. They don't train by running 26 miles all at once. Instead, they start with shorter distances, gradually building stamina. Small, consistent efforts add up to big successes. Persistence also requires resilience. Life is unpredictable, and plans don't always go smoothly. Flexibility allows you to adapt, learn from setbacks, and keep going. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow and refine your approach. Consider your own marathon. What long-term goal are you working toward that requires persistence? Reflect on the steps you've taken and the obstacles you've faced. How can you view those challenges as opportunities to learn and grow? What small action can you take today to stay on track? Persistence isn't about rushing or forcing progress. It's about staying committed to your journey, no matter how long it takes. It's the key to turning challenges into opportunities and unlocking your full potential. When the road gets tough, remember that persistence will guide you to success, one step at a time. Chapter 9, The Power of Positive Thinking, Shaping Your Mindset for Success. Have you ever heard the saying, "Your thoughts create your reality"? It's a powerful statement, one that suggests that what you believe and think about yourself and the world around you directly influences the experiences you attract. The truth is, your mindset is one of the most important factors in achieving personal success. In this chapter, we'll explore how cultivating a positive mindset can transform your life and how you can develop the kind of thinking that will propel you toward your goals. Positive thinking is often misunderstood. It's not about ignoring the challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about seeing the potential in any situation, choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems, and maintaining an optimistic outlook even in difficult circumstances. Positive thinking involves actively shaping your thoughts to align with your goals and aspirations. It's about understanding that your thoughts have immense power, and that by controlling them, you can change the course of your life. One of the key benefits of positive thinking is that it helps you maintain motivation. When you think positively, you're more likely to keep going, even when things aren't going your way. You're able to stay focused on the end goal, rather than being derailed by temporary setbacks. For example, consider an athlete training for a major competition. If that athlete focuses on the difficulties in training, the long hours, and the pain, they may lose the drive to keep going. But if they shift their focus to the thrill of achieving their personal best, the excitement of competing, and the joy of progress, they will be more motivated to push through the tough moments. Positive thinking doesn't eliminate difficulties. It helps you stay determined to overcome them. Another powerful example of positive thinking in action comes from the life of Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford Motor Company. Ford is often quoted as saying, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." This statement reflects his belief in the power of mindset. Early in his career, Ford faced countless failures. His first attempts to create a successful automobile company were marked by numerous financial setbacks and technical failures. Yet, Ford remained unwavering in his belief that he could create a car that would revolutionize the industry. His positive mindset kept him going, and eventually, he succeeded. His focus on possibility, rather than limitation, allowed him to achieve what many thought was impossible. Positive thinking also has a profound impact on your health and well-being. Studies have shown that individuals with a positive mindset tend to experience better physical health, lower stress levels, and increased longevity. This is because positive thinking promotes resilience, helping you to bounce back from adversity rather than succumbing to negative emotions. When you approach life with a sense of optimism, you're more likely to take proactive steps to improve your health and well-being, whether that's through regular exercise, better eating habits, or seeking emotional support when needed. The mind and body are deeply connected, and a positive mindset can significantly improve your overall quality of life. At its core, positive thinking is about transforming negative thought patterns into empowering ones. We all have negative thoughts from time to time. It's natural, but it's how you respond to these thoughts that matters. Instead of letting negative thoughts define you or limit your actions, you can choose to reframe them and replace them with thoughts that support your success. This process, known as cognitive reframing, involves changing your perspective on a situation so that it becomes more positive and motivating. For instance, imagine you're working on a big project at work, and you receive critical feedback from your manager. The immediate reaction might be one of self-doubt or frustration. You might think, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never get this right." However, if you reframe that feedback as an opportunity for growth, thinking, "This is valuable feedback that will help me improve," or "I'm learning and developing new skills," you can shift from a negative mindset to a positive one. This shift doesn't ignore the challenges. Rather, it empowers you to take positive action based on the lessons you've learned. Another important aspect of positive thinking is gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting your focus from what you lack to what you already have. When you take time to appreciate the positive aspects of your life, no matter how small, it helps you cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude has been linked to increased happiness, better relationships, and improved mental health. It's easy to get caught up in what's not going well, but by practicing gratitude, you can shift your perspective and remind yourself of the blessings you already have in your life. Take a moment right now to think about something you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a supportive friend, a warm cup of coffee, or the ability to read this book. Focusing on these positive aspects can instantly shift your mindset and bring a sense of peace and contentment. Over time, practicing gratitude regularly will help you build a more positive outlook on life. Positive thinking also involves being mindful of your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself has a profound impact on your mindset. If your inner dialogue is constantly negative, self-critical, or filled with doubt, it's going to be difficult to maintain a positive outlook. However, by becoming aware of your self-talk and intentionally shifting it toward positivity, you can change the way you view yourself and your abilities. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I can do this, and I will figure it out." Positive self-talk helps you cultivate self-belief and confidence, which are essential for achieving your goals. There will be moments in your journey where you feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or even defeated. During these times, it's especially important to focus on maintaining a positive mindset. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't allow them to control your actions. Recognize that setbacks are a normal part of the process, and that you have the strength and resilience to overcome them. Your positive thinking will be the fuel that keeps you moving forward. One practical way to incorporate positive thinking into your daily routine is by setting aside time for affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. For example, you might say, "I am capable and strong," or "Every challenge is an opportunity for growth." By repeating these affirmations daily, you train your mind to focus on the positive, which in turn increases your belief in yourself and your potential. As you continue to work toward your goals, ask yourself, how can I shift my thinking today to support my success? Reflect on any negative thoughts you might be having and consider how you can reframe them in a more positive light. What steps can you take to develop a mindset that supports your dreams and aspirations? By embracing positive thinking, you are actively creating a mindset that will propel you toward the life you want to create. Remember, your thoughts are powerful. They shape your actions, influence your emotions, and ultimately determine your reality. By adopting a positive mindset, you are taking control of your destiny and opening yourself up to a world of possibilities. Chapter 10. Unlocking Your Potential, the final step to personal mastery. How often do you find yourself standing at the edge of greatness, unsure if you should take the leap? It's a question that many of us face in life, particularly when it comes to personal growth. The truth is, the key to unlocking your true potential lies in your willingness to step outside your comfort zone and trust that you are capable of more than you've ever imagined. In this final chapter, we will explore the concept of personal mastery, how to fully realize your potential and continue to grow and evolve as you work toward your dreams. Personal mastery is the practice of taking conscious control of your thoughts, actions, and mindset to continuously improve yourself and your life. It's not a destination, but a journey. Achieving personal mastery means you have developed the ability to shape your life in alignment with your core values, purpose, and goals. It's about taking consistent, purposeful action toward becoming the best version of yourself. It's the combination of knowing who you are, understanding what drives you, and having the tools to bring that vision to life. For example, consider someone who dreams of becoming an entrepreneur. Initially, they may not have all the necessary skills or knowledge to run a successful business. However, they understand that their success is not solely dependent on natural talent, but on their willingness to learn, grow, and take deliberate steps toward mastery. They start by reading books, attending workshops, and seeking mentorship. With each new piece of information and every lesson learned, they move closer to their goal. Over time, through a steady commitment to personal growth, they build the skills and mindset needed to thrive in the business world. Another example of personal mastery can be seen in the lives of high-performing athletes. Take Serena Williams, for instance, a tennis champion who has been at the top of her game for years. Despite her many victories, Williams continues to work hard every day to improve her skills. She consistently practices, studies her game, and pushes herself beyond her limits to refine her techniques and strategies. Her commitment to personal mastery is what keeps her at the top of her sport, even as she faces the challenges of age, competition, and injury. Personal mastery requires the same level of dedication and discipline, no matter the field. At the heart of personal mastery is the understanding that growth is not linear. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But these challenges are part of the process. They are opportunities for growth. A crucial part of personal mastery is embracing failure as feedback, not as a final verdict on your abilities. Each failure is an invitation to learn, adapt, and improve. You cannot grow without encountering obstacles, and your ability to navigate those obstacles will determine how far you go. This mindset shift is vital. Too often we see failure as something to be avoided or feared. We allow it to stop us from trying new things or pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones. However, the most successful individuals are those who understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary part of it. They recognize that it's through failure that we gain the most valuable lessons. Each misstep, mistake, or challenge is an opportunity to refine our approach and get closer to our desired outcome. Let's consider the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before her books became a global phenomenon, she was rejected by multiple publishers. Her manuscript was turned down time and again, and many people told her to give up. But Rowling persisted. She didn't allow those rejections to define her. Instead, she used each rejection as motivation to keep going. Today, she is one of the most successful authors in history, proving that personal mastery is rooted in perseverance, resilience, and the willingness to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. One of the most important aspects of personal mastery is self-awareness. Without understanding who you are, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and desires, it is difficult to create a clear vision of the life you want to live. Self-awareness is about looking inward and being honest with yourself about what you truly want rather than what others expect of you. It's about understanding your emotional triggers, recognizing patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, and acknowledging your potential for growth. For example, someone who is self-aware might recognize that they have a tendency to procrastinate when faced with a difficult task. Instead of ignoring this behavior or beating themselves up over it, they acknowledge it as a challenge they need to work on. Through self-awareness, they can then implement strategies to combat procrastination, such as breaking tasks into smaller steps, setting deadlines, or seeking accountability from others. Self-awareness allows you to identify the areas where you need to improve and take action to overcome those challenges. Another crucial aspect of personal mastery is emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions and the emotions of others. People with high emotional intelligence are able to navigate relationships with empathy, communicate effectively, and remain calm under pressure. Emotional intelligence plays a significant role in personal mastery because it allows you to maintain control of your emotions, especially during stressful or challenging times. It enables you to make thoughtful decisions, avoid rash reactions, and respond to situations in a calm, measured way. Consider someone who is working on a high-stakes project at work. If they react emotionally to criticism or setbacks, they may lose focus, become defensive, or give up. However, if they have emotional intelligence, they will be able to separate their emotions from the situation and view it objectively. They can accept feedback without taking it personally and use it to improve their performance. By developing emotional intelligence, you can gain greater control over your actions and responses, which is a critical aspect of personal mastery. One of the most effective ways to cultivate personal mastery is by setting clear, actionable goals. Goals provide direction and purpose, helping you stay focused and motivated as you work toward your vision. Setting SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals allows you to break down your big dreams into manageable steps, making it easier to stay on track and measure your progress. Goals serve as a roadmap, guiding you toward the life you want to create, one step at a time. For example, let's say your long-term goal is to write a book. While this is a great, overarching objective, it may feel overwhelming at first. However, by setting smaller, specific goals, such as write 500 words every day for the next month, or complete the first draft by the end of the year, you create a clear path forward. With each goal you achieve, you build momentum, and the larger goal becomes more attainable. As you work toward your goals, it's essential to stay flexible and adaptable. Life has a way of throwing unexpected challenges our way, and it's important to be able to adjust your plans as necessary. Personal mastery is not about rigidly sticking to a set plan. It's about being open to change, learning from experiences, and adapting as you grow. Now, as you reflect on the journey you've taken in this book, think about the changes you want to see in your life. What steps will you take to unlock your full potential? What areas of personal mastery do you feel called to focus on? Take a moment to set one actionable goal for the next week, something that aligns with your vision for success. As you work toward it, remember that personal mastery is a lifelong journey, and each step you take brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Unlock your potential. Mastering the Art of Personal Growth, written and published by Brainpower Blueprint. Conclusion. Thank you for joining me on this journey through unlocking your potential, mastering personal growth. Throughout this book, we've explored the powerful concepts of self-awareness, resilience, emotional intelligence, and the steps necessary to achieve personal mastery. By embracing these principles and taking consistent, purposeful action, you are already on your way to becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, personal growth is a continuous journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your dreams. I hope you feel inspired to unlock your true potential and create the life you've always desired. If you enjoyed this content, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the Millionaire Manifesto channel. Your support helps me continue creating valuable content. I'd love to hear your thoughts and any insights you've gained from this book. Until next time, keep growing and believing in yourself.